we got to hop into the whole NLE Choppa thing, what he said first, right? First of all, NLE Choppa came on. He had like a person that looked like NBA Youngboy inside of his video, inside of his diss song, where he was talking to him and pretty much saying that he was destroying and poisoning the youth. Let's just keep this real, man. Most of the rappers that's inside the rap industry that's actually big and signed are poisoning the youth. We ain't for the sugarcoat, no, we don't keep it all 100 and exactly like it is. NLE Choppa, he makes music about sliding as well. Yes, he has other types of music that he makes as well, but the stuff that I see that mainly goes viral inside the media is the sliding music. So do I think it's fair for one rapper that makes sliding and music to try to judge another rapper that makes sliding and music? No, it's all a collective, it's all demonic, it's all devilish. Let's just keep this 100, and a lot of the rappers are doing it, including NLE Choppa himself, and of course even NBA Youngboy as well, right? That's why on the status it says NLE Choppa, who also makes detrimental music for profit, this is NBA Youngboy for poisoning the youth. Ned said, "Give me some of that clout." Of course, a lot of people think that he's doing this move for clout. Why? Because of course, you know, NBA Youngboy's on tour right now, and the tour that he's doing, he's expected to break all type of like be like in the top 10 of the most grossed like rapper tour or whatever it may be, right? With like $70 million earned already and only like 42 shows, right? That's really like more than $1 million per, like $1 million point something per show. But anyways, if we take it back to the post, it says, just FYI, feeling music and rap are all poisonous. Laugh out loud. No rapper can talk down on another rapper. Why? Because even if it's the rappers that only make the drug dealer music, it's the same network of people. The network of dealer music is connected to the network of the risk rappers. It's all connected together, right?
This video today is a serious one. Happy and fruitful, and I got humiliated for it. I got humiliated deeply for it. I was called, you know what, let's be honest, I got the F-bomb dropped on me hard. I was called Diddy Jr. I was called weird, I was called freaky, I was disrespected, let's just say that. And you know what I'm saying, I'm smiling now, I'm good now, I'm not gonna spiral off, because I'm learning how to handle it. And one thing God has taught me after I made this video the last time is never get mad at people just because they don't walk with God. I'm coming out comment was me coming out with a song, but spiritually it was me coming out of my shell, out of my cocoon, and blossoming into the butterfly that God has been molding since I had my first spiritual awakening 4 years ago, 2020. From dark to light, God came to me 4 years ago, around the same time that he's coming to me now. Is telling me to embark on a change. History has repeated itself.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.
Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Roll my blunt and pass my lighter. Get lit, pop shit, get higher. I'm the hottest, call me fire. Rock out, jump up, live my life up.
Family, we are back. Hey, I want to thank you guys for being here so much. Listen, I told y'all that I felt the channel coming back, and it's coming back for sure. And I'm so appreciative of it. I want to shout out Kianya. I missed the you pronounced it for me, and oh my goodness, I feel bad. The way, like when you were on a cell phone and the notifications pop up, like it pops like from the top of the screen, and you gotta, it's just weird. But thank you, you know who I'm speaking of. Thank you for the generous donation. DC Mister, thank you so much. And let's see. That's all for this week. 2 people. Jeez. Y'all don't love your boy. Anyway, if you love your boy, $ Trap House Kitchen 1. Now, we're about to talk about NLE, the sassiest rapper out of Memphis.
Song that he just dropped, and then in there with the Tupac haircut in the news article. Why? Because if NLE Choppa's doing the dissing, he already understands what comes with this. Now you gotta watch your back for the rest of your life. You gotta make sure that you're safe. Do all this other extra word stuff that a regular human being won't have to do because they're not dissing. But this internet dissing is literally what's getting people killed. And NLE Choppa is welcoming the energy with open arms. Actually, he actually wrote a comment under his own post of the diss song. He said, "I'm on whatever y'all on." Do I think NBA Youngboy is going to respond to this? I don't think he's going to actually respond. Now, back then he responded when he was on house arrest. He couldn't do nothing. But now he's on this huge, massive tour. Actually, you know what? Maybe he will respond. That's content for him. I think after the show, he's recording like every single day, right? I know some people that's actually over there. So they literally said after the show, he's recording every day. So he possibly will respond. I'm sure he'll throw like a little jab because it's competition at the end of the day, right? Even though this is some disrespectful competition, because what NLE Choppa actually said, right? Anyway, so if y'all want to read the comment section on that, of course. And then also the status says, now the world watches to see if NLE Choppa will get unalive. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is hip hop. People get unalive, no sugarcoat anything, no pointer finger in front of the mouth like this. Just the raw truth. Why? Because this is literally the raw truth. Anybody that disses a rapper that's known for murdering people, now people's gonna look to see if that rapper's gonna get murdered. This is literally the truth about this all. This ain't no sugarcoat, no hide nothing. It is what it is. That's what it come down to. There's 100% people looking to see if NLE Choppa's now gonna get unalive. That's just point blank period, and that's just what it is, right? And he knows that as well, and he's still playing, like, you know, somebody playing it, whether it be for clout, whether it's for marketing, whether it's for branding. And I help the label people with marketing and branding of the artist, so it could be something that the label put him up to, who knows, or something that he wants to do. Either way it goes, who cares? It is what it is. It's just a part of hip hop, part of the game, right? Anyways, now I would get back to, I do want to take it over here to what NBA Youngboy Mama had to say, and then we're going to get into the whole Fredo Bang diss song that he actually did to NBA Youngboy as well, right? Because he definitely dropped, I don't know if it's just a single song or if it's an actual whole project that he did, but he definitely did drop a diss song to NBA Youngboy. Anyway, so this is what Miss Sharonda had to say. She said, I would be upset if this was coming from someone who matters, like someone people actually listen to, like someone who is not in the closet. So that's what NBA Youngboy Mama responded.
We're going to end it right there. Shout out to YB's mom, Miss Sharonda. She called it. She hit the nail on the head. Dude is in this video moving so sassy. And the main excuse is, oh, we're trying to dance like Michael Jackson and blue. Boy, Michael Jackson didn't even move that sassy. This dude has broke wrist, loose hip energy. Go watch that video, y'all. I got a few screenshots up there, but definitely go watch the video. And the reason I have this picture up on the screen right here is you see the one-eye symbolism. But what caught me was the character behind him. That sly little thief fox. Yeah. Even on Dora the Explorer, the fox swiper. Yeah. And come on, man. I think this dude thinks he's slicker than oil. Anyway, $ Trap House Kitchen 1. I'll come with some more stuff later, but yeah, I'm out. Peace.